And we're back.
And we're back.
All right. We're two.
Welcome
to Girls Off the Rails.
Girls Off the Rails.
One more time.
It'll be a wash. Okay.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. And welcome to Girls Off the Rails.
A theme park podcast where two women of a little color talk about their one moral mulligan, loving all things theme park.
Talk about it, yeah.
I'm your host, Rachel Baldwin, here, as always, with my co-host,
Deanna Dersh. And we got some guests today, too.
Yeah, we are talking about Halloween Horror Nights with two boys that we went with. We went with
two boys of a little color.
Two boys of a little color.
No.
Brok Mende. Southern Italian.
Okay, Jewish, Puerto Rican.
Sure.
Yeah, there we go.
Sure,
there we go.
We're here with Simon Caplan. Say hi.
Hey, folks.
He's our first timer at HHN.
Yup, and as always, Brok Mende.
Hello.
And you know him from all of our ads and everything.
Yeah, I got one funny voice, and it's somewhere between a pirate and a little freak.
And it's a pretty funny voice. The people
and
hearing it are loving
they
it.
know all about it at this point.
Yeah.
We will be recording more ads, I promise.
I swear to God, we'll record more ads. Even though my mom, she hears the same ads all the time.
She's saying them word for word.
She's acting like they're like those Progressive commercials. Like she's acting like they're
saying we
real
all see
commercials, and she goes like, "Hello." And then she goes, "Are you normal?" No, I'm not normal.
My mom could never. I love holding up the microphone to the left.
I gotta catch a little bit of laughter. We're three kids sharing a mic.
Yep. Because I forgot our audio interface in Chicago.
There's a lot going on.
Whoopsies.
Basically anything before 9 a.m. we don't know.
Which also means we're not in Chicago. We're not in Wisconsin. We're not in the Midwest. We are...
We're in LA.
City of Angels, the Big Orange.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're listening
He's never heard
to
that one
this,
before.
The Brewers and the Dodgers are about to play tomorrow.
Oh my gosh. Should we go somewhere?
Yeah, we should.
Watch the game?
No, it would be fun.
It'd be fun. We're going to Birds.
We could.
We could. See who's there that has some alliances to Danny Jansen.
Yeah, I know.
Does this man know we talk about him on the podcast?
I know, he acts like he's not famous to me personally.
I need to tag him in some of our videos so he knows he's being talked about.
I know. We do need to.
Shout out to relief catcher,
Yes.
Danny Jansen of the Milwaukee Brewers and the Appleton West.
Terrors!
I forgot you were the Terrors. What is that?
It's
And that's what they be asking.
It's a mix between a fox and a wolf.
Okay.
Because we're in between the Fox and Wolf River.
Okay, that's kind of slaps.
No, it's awesome. It's an awesome concept.
You love the lore. That would be a fun, haunted house.
Ooh, Terror on the Fox.
Terror on the Fox. In a
Isn't
different
that a
way
thing?
completely.
Isn't that... Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a thing. It's a thing that we might go to when we go home.
Hell yes. I love
It's definitely
scary
going to be
things.
like over $100 night for just tickets, but we can talk about that later.
Oh.
All right, well, we're talking about Halloween Horror Nights in Hollywood, which we did 2 days ago. We had some time to recover.
Yeah,
thank God.
finally.
And we got a lot to say.
We do got a lot to say.
And let me tell you, we had good thoughts last year, too. I think it was, different because there were so many people with us.
Yeah.
But this is very comparable to the first year where there were so many little bits of, I don't know,
Lots
humor.
Of minutia. Yeah.
Very specific things that we had a ball with, so.
Yeah. I would
You
like to
guys.
say before we even get moving here that
Yeah.
I realized I never made it through my entire YouTube video to get a screenshot of Pube Guy.
Fuck!
You did get some screenshots.
I got some screenshots,
Well, wait.
but
What about the drawing I did for you?
I do
We
have
do
that.
have a
Don't worry,
drawing.
I do have that. So we will be posting that. Don't worry.
I'll
put that right
I
here.
need to keep scrubbing. I need to keep scrubbing to
Well,
really
yeah, you
get...
can do it on your desktop, so it's not like on the phone. You're
Shit, you can do it on your own time. Pick up your computer and you can do it on your own time.
No, I'm just saying you can have a tactile thing to stop the video versus play stop, just
Play
with your
stop.
finger. All right, okay. Well, what do you got to say?
Okay, here's what I gotta say. So, Simon had never been to... You've maybe never been to any haunted house?
I think there were haunted houses at Six Flags Magic Mountain when I
Sure.
went in like 2012 or something like that.
Do you remember if any of them were the Sewer of Souls?
The Sewer of Souls?
Yeah,
No.
it smells
That
like
sounds
shit.
fun. Sounds less fun.
Yeah, it smells like shit, and they, like, put...
They have like prop piles of poop
That
in
is
it.
so freaky.
It has
Why would
been.
they do that?
That is a great question.
Are you scared? Are you scared hearing about that?
Scared of the poop? I'm not that scared of the poop, but it's not sounding all that perfect of an experience.
Sure.
Not a perfect
We're not
experience.
dying to go there.
For some people, though, the Sewer of Souls might be a perfect experience.
That's
A
true.
perfect poop experience.
But yes, it was Simon's first time.
Yes, it was Simon's first time, and I was not sure how he was going to react.
Right.
Because I was like, is he going to be scared? Is he going to be bored?
Some people get really angry too, so I didn't know if it was going to be like, not based on you, I'm just saying based on anyone. I could see people just being angry when they get out if they're not vibing with it.
I thought it was going to be really scary, and I was scared of being scared at first.
Yeah. It takes some acclimating. I will say, for us, for me specifically, I got used to it this year for some reason, and it's not as scary, and it's fun to go into the houses.
I think the haunted houses got progressively less scary.
That's true.
I feel like I'm the only one that still remains quite scared of this whole experience.
Well, you also might see taxidermy, so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also just, like, I'm claustrophobic. Like, the whole
Sure, the
experience
whole
is
thing.
really, like,
Yeah.
ooh.
There's
Like,
a
I think
lot.
if it was just jump scares, I could get behind that. But
Jump
I'm, like,
scares of, like, fun things. Minion.
Yeah. Well, I'm like, I like the Blumhouse because I'm not trapped in there. Whereas I'm like,
Yeah.
if I'm loose, I'm not scared at all.
And that does need to be part of the merch, I do
Stay
believe.
loose.
Stay loose.
Here, let me just get a little bit of that sip on the mic.
And
stuff.
if
Were
you
you
recall from last year,
What do you mean, stay loose? What's this loose business?
and that's a great question.
I'm talking about when we did the Terror Tram and you're outside
Yes.
and you can
That's
go
what you mean.
There's
in
places
any
to
direction.
go, not just like the one hallway.
I'm not trapped in a hallway going
With
through the
50
fucking
people.
plastic
Right.
little wipers.
And
Those were
plastic is
pissing
one
me
of the
off.
scariest things to Rachel, so.
Yeah, I'm terrified of what we're doing to our planet.
She's saying it like it's a joke, but it's not a joke.
It's a joke to me.
One of the curtains hit me in the balls.
I did not hear about this.
Right on the right ball. It killed.
Killed.
So this is Girls Off the Rails, and now we're talking about balls. Get used to it.
Yeah, this is a balls and pubes kind of
Yeah,
show.
and
Yeah.
we did some jizz on the show earlier.
Yeah.
And we are touching on that again.
Yeah, the girls
so.
live on 1223 Jizz Lane.
Yes. Jizz Lane.
Which is where all
Max
the girls
Ween.
get locked up street.
They deserve to be locked
Yeah,
up.
the girls that deserve to be locked up get locked up.
Yeah. Justice.
But their mailing address P.O. Box is 1223 Jizz Lane.
I don't know where the numbers are coming from.
1223.3. 1223.3.
At some point, you just gotta make them up.
Yeah, okay.
I also got touched, which was pretty crazy. I got touched by.
Wait,
yeah.
should we, before we do this, should we start with the Terror Tram and then you can incorporate it?
Sure.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop
Stop what you're doing.
Okay,
Stop
so
what
we
you're
get there. The first thing we decide to do is.
Yes.
The Terror Tram.
We almost didn't do it this year because Blumhouse has kind of historically been... I mean, there was a scare zone last year in Orlando that wasn't very cool. They just had, like, little platforms for each IP. And, I don't know, it was like...
It looked like they were selling vodka.
It did look like a
It
deep
does look
eddy.
like it's
yeah.
a convention center pop-up.
Yes, totally. And they don't have enough props. They don't have a good budget for it.
Yeah.
And so we weren't like stoked to go on the tram, but we had to do it because it was a tram. And
Because, yeah, to me, the theming had nothing on fucking Bug Zone or whatever.
oh my gosh, that's so
Yeah.
true.
What is Bug Zone?
Bugland was, like, the themed...
Bugland.
TM.
What was
Bugland.
it?
I think it was
It was like the Exterminators.
Yeah.
Yes, it was the Exterminators. It was where the tram 2 years ago was where the bugs were huge and they were here to exterminate you. So that was the premise. And so
Yes.
you got on the tram and there was like a fake infomercial. Like instead of Megan just being like, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, it's not always like that.
It was like this bug wearing like an exterminator mask and being like, it's not fair what you do to bugs. Like the bugs are gonna get you.
It was Alex Jones.
It was
It was
awesome.
The frogs.
kind of
That
Alex
sounds
Jones.
really cool.
It was really cool,
That's
honestly. Because they like were half bug, half human
Yeah.
vibes. And there were baby bugs in strollers.
Yeah, there was a lady pushing her baby bug.
We'll never forget it.
I love that lady.
But yes, this was all Blumhouse. So yeah, Megan, The Purge.
Yep. Black Phone.
I think like Happy Death Day is maybe in there somewhere
Uh-huh.
with the baby faces.
Uh-huh.
I feel so shark about him. But, Invisible Man got you good.
Yeah, there were a couple times during the night where
We
really
got.
my ass.
But in a fun way.
In a fun way. No, I was having fun. I also think that this year, the way they used the actual sets of Universal was
Yes.
more interesting.
Yeah.
I agree. It was more incorporated than it has
Yeah,
been in
like
the past.
they had like bodies that were hanging from the plane crash that's like always there.
I love that.
And I'm like, that's exactly what we need. If you're gonna have a plane crash on your park year round,
Do something.
at least put some bodies in there.
Theme it.
Yeah.
There was a body in that section that looked like it was from something else because the head was like morphed into the shoulders. I don't know if you saw that.
No.
Oh, the stretchy faced guy in the plane.
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
like a man.
Oh man, and it is like kind of a challenge. I feel like this year, you guys were talking about scared levels.
Yeah.
This year I decided to test my theory. Oh, they're coming for me.
Just a second. I love this street.
Jizz Lane.
Yeah. that's
Don't
where
give
Rach-
away my
That's
address.
where Rachel is right now.
12,
She's
20,
locked up.
23, 33, 23.
What are you locked up for?
I'm locked up for loving Pube Guy too much.
And we'll get to that in a second.
Yeah, so this year I decided I was going to test my theory where it's like you can either try not to be scared and miss everything
Right.
or just allow
Like, not
yourself
have
to
any
be scared.
fun.
Yeah, because there are times I feel like last year I went through a house and I'm like, I don't remember one thing I saw.
Sure.
Because I was constantly like, where is the
Where's
scare
the boo
coming
hole?
from?
Yeah.
And what
I
do
bet
I
I still do
avoid?
that,
And
I
this year I'm like, no. I'm gonna go in totally like blind and just let them get me.
Yeah. I don't think I'm quite there yet because I'm speeding up when people get scares in front of me and I'm
Yep.
shoving you guys in front of the
Yep.
blue holes instead of me.
But I was scared looking at the guy with the melty face.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is that purposeful or not? But I knew as I'm looking at these sets, that's how they get you. You know, they're gonna come
That's
after me
so
while I'm looking
true.
at this set.
I did think something was gonna happen with like the Hollywood sign, that all the like different characters were standing in front of, like
Yeah.
someone was
Another
gonna
good example
be
of them
running
using their set.
True. That is so true. He said talking to the mic, girl.
I know, I almost said that.
Sorry.
That's okay. Also, if you ever want this mic more, just feel free to just grab it or
just be
tap my
taking it.
shoulder. Because sometimes I don't know when you're going to talk if I'm facing this way,
Yeah.
and so then I'm missing it.
That's perfect.
Great.
That's perfect.
Got it?
What are your thoughts on the tram?
I thought the tram was so much better than I expected. I mean, the good thing
I
about
agree.
going in with low expectations is then when it's kind of decent, you're like, woo!
Yeah.
Black phone guy is ice skating!
That I actually did love that. I think we were all like, yeah.
Slay!
Yeah, he would like skate towards you, which you didn't even have to go that close because there's so much room.
How did they make those miniature ice rinks? You know what I mean?
It is a special kind of flooring you put in, and like people will do it to practice for ice skating.
He wasn't even wearing ice skates though.
No.
He was just
That's what the floor's like.
freaking shoes
It might be
on the
special
ground.
shoes still though.
Wow. He reminded me of
We'll look
Esther,
into
our
it.
dog, on any hardwood floor.
Yeah, you
True.
should get some dog nails installed on the end of his feet. Then he'd really be slipping around.
You're so right.
Yabba dabba doo.
Okay, Black Phone Guy, loved him.
Black phone guy looked just like a White Walker.
That's not wrong with
Yeah,
a top
I don't
hat.
get why he looks like that.
He does in the trailer tear off the whole bottom part, and it's like
I know,
Just-
and I'm like, that's your head? What's going on
we
in this
don't know.
universe?
And why is it so tight
He's
on
so
his
scary that he doesn't need a mouth. You know what I mean?
Why is it so tight on his face that it's ripping off his skin? You know?
I'm not sure. Well, I thought the point was maybe that it's not a mask, that
That's his face.
it's his head now? What? Now we're in a weird world? Really? Black phone?
Now we are.
Okay, black phone too.
We've
go
never
off.
seen it. We have no idea what's going on. This one is during the winter, though. We do get that. This next
Yeah.
one.
That's good.
Brock
More
wants to see
horror
it.
movies need to be in the winter.
That's
True.
true. That's true. You got Krampus. You got
Gremlins?
Frozen. You got Gremlins.
Frozen.
It's the movie where they get stuck in the like fucking ski lift.
Not the Princess Frozen.
I need to watch Krampus.
You haven't
you
seen
do
it?
need to watch Krampus. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Jesus.
That sounds awesome. Do you know what Krampus is, Simon?
Krampus is
Quiz.
Trivia.
the fairy tale character that gives you coal instead of presents.
Yes, essentially.
Basically. It's like the anti-Santa.
She's asking because I'm Jewish.
The
Is that
funny
why
thing
you're
is,
asking?
in this moment, I'd actually forgotten you were Jewish and was just thinking, there's not a chance you've seen this Adam Scott movie from 6 years ago.
Fair
You
enough.
were aware that there
Fair
was like
enough.
a pop culture version of Krampus.
Yeah, I guess I remember when that movie came out. Definitely didn't see it.
It was
though.
actually kind of good. Toni Collette's in it.
What?
Yeah.
Toni Collette said, I act in horror movies.
Yeah, that is her thing. A plug. The new, what's it called? The new Mae Martin, Toni Collette show. What's it called?
Fuck! It's so.
It's
the
on
name
Netflix.
actually kind of bugs me because it's kind of nothing, but the show is so good.
The show is so good.
What? Yeah, I don't know.
Insert.
It actually freaked me out. I think that maybe I was involved in a cult as a kid.
Oh, we're actually knowing that
Yes.
he was involved in a cult. We don't know the extent of which.
We don't have time to get into that.
Different podcast.
Yeah. Definitely different podcast. That'll be a special episode on our Patreon. Brock's trauma. We can each do one.
We could, yeah.
That's 4
That could
episodes
be-
right there
yeah.
if Simon wants to participate.
How much you guys think people would pay for that?
Yeah, we'll put that on the 4th tier.
Yeah, where's the voyeuristic people that are like, what happened to those weird little people when they were kids?
It's I'm loving the giggling. It's funny because we talk about most of our trauma on
Yeah.
here. Okay, the terror tram. We did see a woman get boxed in by a scare actor who had what I think was a fake axe.
Yeah.
But there was like a barrier wall.
There was a wall for some reason.
And he was huge, and she was probably like 5 feet.
Yeah, she was smaller than
She
me.
was
I
tiny.
was looking down on this mom.
Yes, and I didn't know how old she was or like what the vibe was, but he kept like going in front of her, and then she'd go the other way, and he'd cut her off, and I was like, does one of us need to step in? Like, what's going on?
I know, I would have stepped in to save her, but I saw her face, and she was like scared, kind of annoyed, not like scared, gonna start
Yeah.
crying.
And that's what I was concerned. I was concerned she went with her child, and
Yeah.
she's like, I don't want to be here, and then all of a sudden she's getting harassed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was clocking it in the world we live in now, where it's like, never again,
So
stand up
true.
for your neighbors.
So true.
How
We're from
afraid
Chicago,
is
okay?
this little lady of
Yeah.
this 8-foot tall
Get
man?
away from her.
Sir, she doesn't want your thing. Okay?
Do you have a warrant? That's a serious thing.
That
I'm not
actually
joking about
sucks.
that.
There was another funny moment where speaking of the scare actors just being abusive to guests,
True.
somebody was on the phone and this scare actor had a little
Yeah.
squeezy horn,
It's like a bike horn.
Yeah.
and he was just in the ear of this woman for, I don't know, I want to say a minute and a half while
Yeah.
she was trying to be on the phone. And
I
he
kind of
just
can't
kept
believe
on.
his hand was like okay. It was Art the Clown.
It was cracking me up though how much she was like 20 or something
Yeah.
and like wearing like pajama pants. And she was trying to like
She's wearing pajamas.
Karen him. Like she was like glaring at him, being like, really, Art the Clown? Really? And I'm like, this is not going to work. Like, Art the Clown, his
You
job
gotta
today
call this
is to
person-
piss
right.
people off like you.
You gotta call the person back. You
Yes.
gotta be done with it.
Or like I'm also like I actually think if she had kind of like laughed it off and seemed unaffected, he would have moved on. Like if she was like
Sure.
Yeah, she could
Yeah.
have. She could have offered the phone to him.
yeah, and then
honestly would have been
do
funny.
do you think they've like sworn silence? Like you don't hear
That
Art the
is
Clown
what I'm
talk.
wondering. Art, I think we didn't hear talk, but I think the other characters we did. Like people would
I
go
think
like,
I
"Art."
heard people talk. I just can't remember what they said.
Sometimes it was nothing. Sometimes it was growling.
Something like.
Horrible.
Art the Clown gets on the phone and goes, "Moolah."
Yeah, okay, so we usually talk about like the mazes, the food we ate, and then yeah, it's special points, special memories we have
Special
throughout the
memories.
night. Overall though, we didn't wait in line so long.
Yeah.
We kind of gamed it a little.
The longest wait was like 45 minutes. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And whenever we looked at the estimated wait time, we would be through in about 5 minutes sooner than the estimated wait time, which was really great as well.
Yeah, that was awesome.
We used almost all the hours too. What is
Yeah.
it, 7 hours?
Yeah, we were there the whole time.
Jesus.
Okay, so I have 2 more things about the Terror Tram.
Okay.
Which is that one, this is our time for us to post the pubes guy.
Yes.
So
And go for pubes guy.
okay, so pubes guy is from what did we say it was from? The Conjuring?
Yes, yeah. I think so.
He's like a demon and he's got a red face.
He might be
He-
the demon.
I think he is the demon, and I
Yeah.
think like if you've seen the trailers, they do a lot of like flashing of his face, or he'll like
Yes,
come out.
yes.
He'll be like, when they open the medicine cabinet with the mirror. When they open the medicine cabinet. But this guy, you mostly only see his face in any of the trailers.
Yes.
I mean, we haven't seen the movies, obviously.
I saw it once in
What?
You're not gonna believe it.
Buffy?
No.
We've been lied to.
I saw it once at what's that bar on Hillhurst? That's really dark. That's cash only.
The drawing room.
I saw it once because it was playing in the drawing room.
Just like behind the bar or something?
Yeah. So I didn't
Why on earth?
I didn't hear any of the audio, but I watched the movie.
And it's stuck in your brain forever.
Yeah, you're like, whoa, that guy's like in the bathroom with him.
Whoa, look at that guy's pubes!
Yes, the thing is that from my perspective, the pubes never came up.
No, it didn't. Okay, and this is what we're getting to. So you never see his body in any of the things we've seen. He is jumping out of doors.
Yeah.
And we are...
not him specifically. There's just like a row of doors and a bunch of different people are jumping out of it,
yeah,
right?
a bunch of different characters, but he is
And
one
then there's
of them.
one final door. And I think he's the end of the entire tram.
He is,
right?
yeah. But he's jumping out, and he's doing something really sexy.
Yeah, he's like doing like arm
like-
around head. He's like doing like choreo from like
A little, like,
music video.
he's like stroking down the side of the door frame.
yeah.
It was so sexy that we just laughed at him and went, woo!
Yes, it was awesome. But instead of just being, because he's wearing like a morph suit that has
Yes,
like
they
fur
love
kind of
doing that.
printed on it.
Yeah, it was like a white
It's
white
like
body.
Yeah, it's like grayish and it's
Yeah.
like a little furry looking.
But his face is red. We don't really understand.
Yeah, I need to look up what his fucking deal is.
Sunburn.
But he's got a big giant like pube rug
Right.
on his morph suit.
And
like
again,
long, like
the
it's like
pubes,
pointy.
the rug is made of pubes. No. The pubes look like a rug versus there was a rug in his room that looked like it was pubes.
Yeah, it looks... Well, I mean, to me...
It's on his body.
I keep jokingly calling it a rug, because isn't that what they call when you have the headpiece glued on?
I wouldn't know.
That's what a rug is, right, Simon?
I'm not sure on this one either.
That was like the
experts.
only hair on his body too. I
No,
thought.
it was. He might have had like a few wisps on the top.
Yeah, I was gonna say
but
you might have like horns that are.
He
a little
definitely has
wispy in
horns.
between.
Yeah.
The drapes didn't match the carpet. Is that what they say?
I guess not.
No, he had a
Simon like that.
completely unique shag carpet.
We just don't know why that was included in any way.
No, I need to speak
Well,
to
they
the
were
costume
were
designer.
were they like? Well, some people might have a weird bulge because that is the weird thing about the morph suits.
Yes,
in
the
general.
morph suit you could have a bulge.
But why would putting pubes on it be the solution? Like, put shorts on.
I like almost need to look at him right now.
Okay, we'll insert the photo.
Yeah.
Here's the drawing. Here's the photo.
Okay, but
See
Brok
how
has...
they're exactly the same.
Brock had to draw immediately for us, so we didn't forget.
Okay, but I was gonna say, so we have one more note on the tram,
Sure.
which is Brok got touched.
Brock did get touched. Brock got touched.
Yeah, it was actually pretty alarming because that is the one thing that you're like, okay, I'm gonna be in a situation. It's gonna be scary. There's only one way out, and it's through.
There's only
way
one
out.
out.
One way out. That's an Andor reference.
Yeah, that's an Andor reference.
And the only thing is like they can't actually touch me.
Right.
It's like people with ghosts where they're like nobody's actually died from a ghost, you know?
They do say that, and again, some people say, "How would we know?"
Sure. But you're like, they at least cannot touch me. So we're walking through. I got touched on the boob.
What?
Yeah.
Do you remember who was by? What
It was one of
area
those
we
guys
were in?
like running past you, and you know they're like very good at getting so close to you.
Sure. Was it right when we got off the tram where they do the? Because they're kind of running at you then, or you have.
I
to
don't
go
think it
through
was them because it wasn't like I got touched by a chainsaw because all
Right.
of them had chainsaws.
True.
It was definitely somebody's hand, but yeah, they were really excited and got too close to me.
Yeah, and we didn't report it, but we were thinking about it.
Yeah, I want them to go to jail.
He's saying lock him up.
Lock them up.
No, I get it. You make a mistake, and they pulled back really quick. You know,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
knew that they did that, but I
They
did
didn't
get
say
touched, and I
sorry.
want everybody to know.
Someone said sorry to you, right?
I think touching a patron could get you locked up at 1223 Jizz Lane.
Your house. I love my house. She's a warden.
I love my house.
Oh,
I'm a
she's
warden.
also locked up.
I'm
She-
a locked up girl. For loving pubes gay.
and bird guy. You're Miss Love's bird
Wait,
guy.
you were saying someone said sorry to me?
Didn't someone say sorry to you? Where they like scared you too much and it was like someone on
No.
the phone. It was like a character that was on the phone. It was a character that was on the phone.
That Simon said that?
That she like scared us too much and then like part of her, she was sorry.
I don't remember that.
That didn't happen
Did
to
it
you,
happen to
Brock?
you?
In a house?
Yes. It was like a person character that was being scared rather than a monster character.
I do think that there was in the Jason house. There's like a camper who their like acting part was like kind of moving you through and like quick
Sure.
run sorry come on you know, so maybe it was that.
Maybe.
Oh no, I know what you're talking about. It was in
Yeah.
Fallout because
Someone was on the phone.
yeah, they're playing Ella Purnell's character. I can't remember the actual character in the
show.
but it's like the main woman in the show, and her whole thing is like she's like way too polite and way too nice because she lives
Sure.
in like the bunker with all the safe whatever, and goes out
She's
to
sheltered.
the scary area, and she doesn't know how to act because everybody else is like fuck or get fucked, and she's like
So true.
and she's like, oh no, I'm polite. So it was kind of fun that like her job was like scare you and then apologize,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
which
yeah,
was
yeah,
very
yeah.
like in world character.
And someone did really get scared. I can't remember who.
I think it was Simon.
Could have
This
been
sounds
me.
like Simon.
It sounds like Simon. It wasn't
Could
me.
have been me.
I will say for the first few houses, Simon and Rachel went first, and that was not we didn't think about it all that much, but we did reconfigure later, and I think that was a better situation, right?
Yeah, because Simon and I ended up in Fallout. For some reason, like, some of the houses were having problems where they were getting, like, backed up, and we were getting, like...
We don't know why.
Stuck in them. But in the Fallout house, I don't know why, it was not busy at all. Like,
sure.
The whole
yes,
night...
it would be us alone. Or people were going really fast through it or something.
Yes, it had, like, a 15, 30-minute wait. It seemed like people were just cruising through it. It had all these giant rooms.
Yes.
And so you would sometimes end up where the group in front of you would be, like, getting away. And I'm like...
They're getting away.
I like to be with another group.
Yes.
So that I can see where some of the scare actors are coming out.
I like to be in front, alone. So that you get really scared.
Okay, well, maybe that's why you were liking Fallout so much, because we were just loose, and I'm like, let's go. Let's get to... We're in this bad hospital.
We're loose, but not loose enough. You're, like,
bad hospital.
You're in the bad part of the in-between.
Yeah. That's
you want
the
it to be
most
outside,
tension zone.
Yeah, you want it to be outside or small, where you can...
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Should we take a break real quick?
Let's take a break.
Alright, we're gonna take a break.
Take a break.
And we're back.
And we're back.
Thanks for listening to our new ad.
It's gonna be definitely a new one. We certainly have
God, please.
followed through.
Please.
We're going up to people in the bar. I'm always saying at Birds. We're going up to people at Birds. We're saying, hey, you gotta.
She's been one time.
Twice.
Oh.
You have to do an ad for us real quick.
That would be so funny.
I know you got a pilot to talk about.
Oh my god. People
Tell us about your improv show.
It is so funny that, people would just do ads for themselves. Yeah, we go to Fallout, shortest wait, stayed the shortest wait all night.
Were we excited for it? Someone was excited for it.
I kind of was. I was saying that I liked the way the walkthrough looked. I liked the look of the desert scene.
Yeah, I mean, they have a lot of cool characters, for sure.
Yes, I knew there was going to be an animatronic in there, even though I forgot.
And that one really got us.
It was big, yeah.
I saw it coming.
The bear?
The bear.
Yeah.
The bear was intense. It was super cool.
I don't know if we were maybe stuck by it for a little bit, too.
We almost missed it, because it was like, we were in between the jump, and I think, like, sometimes you try to miss the jumps.
Me specifically?
You specifically.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I am.
And I feel like I was like, no, we gotta wait for this jump to get us, you know? And I'm so glad we did, because we would have completely missed the whole animatronic.
It was like a mutant bear head that comes out from the wall. It's an animatronic.
And I had walked in front of it at that point, because I was trying to miss it.
Yeah.
So I said, there's an animatronic right there, and then I walked on by, and you guys waited for it. So I turned around to see the jump, but there's something about being like, I'm gonna watch this, instead of being like, I'm in front of it, and I'm like,
yeah. You're making a choice to do that.
Yeah, so
it's
saw
a spectacle
the bear,
at that point.
But I feel like I was able to take away a little bit of its power over me.
She's rising up. The guy, I called him a skeleton, and Rachel said that's absolutely not what he is, because he's mostly...
He's like 100% flesh.
Yeah, it's Walter Goggins' character. Walton.
Okay, Nico.
That's specifically what
Shout
he said.
out Nico, he thought his name was Walter.
Yeah, I was saying Walton Goggins, and he was like, oh yeah, Walter Goggins. And I go, it's Walton. And he goes, yeah, Walter. And I was
And
like,
you guys went back and forth for a minute, right?
yes, and I'm like, hear what I'm saying, Walton.
Also, you knew that.
Yes, and he was like, he wasn't even necessarily correcting me. He was just like, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Walter.
That's even better.
I'm like,
even better.
wrong.
I have
Again?
I have that moment in my life pretty much every day with Deanna.
That he's the one forgetting how to say things.
Oh, yes, that's what I mean. Yeah, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, sometimes we're just forgetting the real name of some guy.
Oh, but I was saying that because he's all flesh and he looks kind of scary. Lots of muscle, and then no nose.
I don't remember. Did we see him in the house? He must have been, but I didn't
totally
clock him. Really.
There were
I
a
kind of
couple
agree.
moments. He was all garbed up in like Western wear, you know, so you could miss that it was who he was.
Sure. Things are happening so fast.
Nice. I should watch a walkthrough again after going through it to see.
That's honestly a
like.
really good idea.
It would be fun to do the walkthroughs after. Savor the moment, you know?
I remember that. Yeah.
Good times.
When you aren't actively working through your fear responses.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, what else we got here?
Okay, so then we already covered... Oh, I did get my ear honked by a different Art the Clown. So
Yes. So Art the Clown is from Terrifier, and he has this tiny little hat, and someone made fun of us last year because we didn't know who he was.
Oh, Dee and I were working a local haunted house.
As one does. It was for adults, though, and drunk adults.
And
so
I remember
kind of different.
Some guy dressed up like Art the Clown and was with his partner and wasn't talking. Maybe Art doesn't talk in the movies.
Yeah, I think that's kind of his whole thing.
He's like kind of a mime. But I was like, wow, cool, creepy clown costume. And he got so upset at me. And
it
then
was
his
really
partner
weird.
was like, it's Art the Clown. And I'm like, oh, cool. Yeah, I love the costume. And they were like, this guy doesn't fucking get it. And he was so mad.
I don't know if it's because they interact with assholes all the time, but I feel like you will say something so normal, and people will be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, they think
I'm the victim.
No, they think you're trying to, like, make a joke of them or something when you're just saying something so normal.
Yeah.
Classic.
I loved the Art the Clown, like, cameos. It was like...
We didn't go in the house,
There were obviously a lot of actors, but they did a good job of, like, you never saw two of them together.
It got close, though.
And as the night progressed, I feel like the vibe of Art the Clown changed. Did you feel that way?
No.
Well,
he got less fun, or what?
He's like... I think in the movies, he's, like, kind of, like... funny, fun guy, and then like gets like really evil and scary, like on a dime, you know. And I feel like the later the night got, the angrier and like crazier he got, and then all of a sudden he's like covered in blood at the end of the night. Did you not notice that?
I guess not.
Yeah, like at the beginning he's like
they're like send out the most insane Art the Clown.
Yeah, he's like making jokes, running around,
sure.
You know, honk honk honk.
If that were true, I would be so impressed. Which it could be. I
mean, that's what I was picking up on, because by the end of the night, you only saw Art the Clown like angry,
so scary,
and like running around and like bloody and like trying to kill people.
Yeah, sure. The thing about Terrifier is the whole movie is like kind of an homage to other haunted scary movies, and so it's a lot of like, what's the most creative way we can kill someone, and that's how they have their fun. So that's kind of his whole vibe. So at the park he goes around as like a walk around character, and he has a bag full of things that he will pull out to annoy people. One's a saw with like an arm connected to it or something.
Yeah. And then he had that little bag of intestines.
Oh, the intestines,
we loved the intestines.
And that was when he pulled it out, yeah, and I was like...
We were walking, it was like after we exited one of the houses.
Yeah. He pulled it out and I was like, woo, and he was kind of like, yay!
Yeah. We were really giving energy back to the performers, because we think they deserve it.
Yeah, I think...
And people thought we were being kind of crazy about it.
I think lots of times the performers get something from people having a reaction, whether it's like scared or excited.
Interaction with them.
But yes, I think so many people act completely ambivalent toward their scare actor.
Yes.
And I'm like, that's a real guy under there doing his job for hours.
Right.
Yeah. And imagine if people basically ignored
you. Right.
Like, it would be so demoralizing. Like, how would you be like, what's the point of even scaring me?
No, for real. Does anyone even see me?
Yes, it would be such a weird experience, and so I'm always like, woo, keep it up, keep up the good work,
and you've been like that. I mean, you can go back a few seasons, but you've been like that since the first time we went, even though you were so scared.
Yes.
I think it probably helps, too, because I was walking towards the scare actors so that I could be like, I'm not afraid of you. But, yeah, we always were like, yay! And then other people, just thought we were being too, I don't know, woo girl about it, but... We just love live theater, okay?
I wonder what the like relationship is between the scare actor and their handlers.
And that is the question.
It was like
they're getting pissed off at the end of the night.
Well, no, they kind of had this like very funny like unspoken like like way to communicate with each other.
Yes, for sure.
And I remember there was one Art the Clown that was in the lower lot and all he did is ran through the crowd, like just bolted,
Yes,
and
yeah.
I'm watching his handler like holding his hat on, like chasing this guy.
Well, and so they have their handlers to like make sure no one hurts them or anything.
I did
Pulls
see
on their
one
shit.
woman. This brings us to the scare zone that we actually barely talked about and I didn't make any notes on, which was like scary women of cards.
Yeah,
No,
it was like
the brujas.
yeah,
The
yeah,
like
yeah.
witches, Spanish witches.
Loteria?
Yeah.
Is that how you say it?
Escalara.
Yeah. Okay, Simon's confirming.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was probably specifically Mexican, right?
Yeah, well, they were all like Spanish names, but then like Queen, like La Reina de
Right.
Espades or whatever.
I think they were tarot cards, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but a bunch of them
probably,
were
actually.
also like spades, hearts. Like it was like a mix of cards.
There was a lot going on.
Unless
Oh, yeah,
tarot
you're
cards
right.
also have.
They don't.
Okay.
They have other ones.
But they had like the pentacles and things like that.
That's true. So it could have been tarot, yeah.
But I saw a woman who was there was one of those women on stilts.
Yes.
And the stilt people I assume
there were lots of stilts this year, and we were
lots
loving
of
it.
stilts. Yeah, there was the Day of the Dead people too.
Yes. True.
So many people on stilts, and I saw this one girl that was so scared.
Of the
And
stilts?
yes, of someone on stilts. She was like a teen or something.
Classic
And
teens.
clearly the handler said like, "Please watch where you're going" or something.
Oh right.
And the girl like sprinted in front of the stilt person, and I think they like kind of tipped over, or like they didn't fall down,
Yeah,
but they just like
maybe
stuttered.
stumbled, yeah.
And I saw the handler. It was a very odd interaction. The handler like looked at the woman and was like, "That's exactly what I told you not to do."
Oh God.
And I was like, "You are in real trouble." Like it's very embarrassing.
You're like, damn, that was me.
Yeah, it's like
She
you're
just like me for real.
yes, it's like you're in trouble with the teacher.
Right.
And it's like, but it's one of those things where I'm like, do you not understand that these are real people at work
Right.
on stilts?
Who are in danger sometimes.
They're all, I mean, like Bird Guy and all these other people are wearing full masks.
Right.
Like, you cannot
was incredible.
fucking see through these things.
Yes, they had the bird guys again, just so everyone knows.
Yes.
And we were loving them. We were loving them. And we also, I don't think they had this last time they had the bird guy, but they had,
Little Bird Guy.
yeah, they had regular level bird guys.
Yeah.
With their beaks and red eyes.
My
and they would
favorite
sneak
one
up
was
on you.
the cunty one, if I can use that word.
You can use it. You have permission.
With like silver hair, very
Yes.
silver fox, very
Yes.
luxurious. Yeah, sweet.
I love how the relationship between the three birds made absolutely no sense.
Completely.
One was a baby bird that was like completely normal bird but huge.
Right, and you're saying the animatronic.
The animatronic.
We love the animatronic.
Then there's Cunty Bird, which is like kind of like birdish human but had like skull head.
Right.
But they have like hair and they're like our size.
They're
Then there's
our
like
size.
bird guys who are like giant
Top
crow
hats.
humanoids that are like rockers.
Yeah.
They have like
With top
mohawks.
And they struck again. I mean, they absolutely hit this
No,
year.
they were giving like nothing
They
else.
continue
They
to
were
be our
mother.
favorites.
I also I love how they like I feel like however they train these people, however they pick these people, however they enable these people, like they're like going to like people in like the food line and like fucking around with them.
Right.
And so you're like having fun while you're waiting for like food.
Yeah. There's no dull moment. For
Yeah,
sure.
I love that. That's amazing.
Yeah, they do a really good job of keeping people entertained the whole time.
Yeah, you're having fun while you're getting food.
Well, you're getting food, which we did get.
We did get yes, okay, so then
We're not there yet. We are
no,
there?
I'm just going through my notes. We did go all the way down to the lower lot, then not get anything.
We did go back and forth a little.
I wanted a pina colada, and the pina coladas were in the lower lot. And then we got there, and the line was so long. We promptly made a 180 and got out of there.
But what we did see was that Fast and Furious looks insane.
I'm so hyped for Fast and Furious. 2026, I'm going. It's going to be fun.
And I didn't know that was going to be the reaction, but I'm happy that's where we landed. Simon is a coaster guy.
Yeah, Simon is a launch queen.
Love it. We went to Knott's Berry Farm a couple weeks ago, got on the accelerator.
Wow.
Wow, that shit was cool.
And
I
you know
think-
that was fast.
We'll have to fact check this, but I think they said 0 to 80 miles an hour in 2 seconds.
Wild.
And
They're doing things to a human body you probably shouldn't.
No, it's crazy. Rihanna.
Did you look up the G's about that?
No, well, the thing is
About
that speed is actually not that much G-force.
Right, it's the whipping.
Yeah.
It's all about the whipping.
Turning around.
So yes, we went up and down the escalators a few times, and I think there's 3 sets. That's too many.
4.
4?
There's 4 escalators.
Jesus Christ. It really is like, I don't want to say a 10-minute situation, but it's much longer than you think it's going to be.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, I forgot the one thing we did before we went downstairs, which was
Downstairs.
get Minion Sipper.
The Minion Sipper.
The Minion Sipper.
Let me give you some good ASMR.
And that's why it's called a sipper, because you can't, like, get a gulp from
That's
it,
him
actually.
Brok-toing on that thing.
I will be honest, I love this thing. I'm gonna use it a ton. I can't wait to get a string so I can just carry them around like a little bag.
I'll make you something real, not a string.
Okay.
A lanyard.
I did open it up. There's no straw in it, so you do have to tilt it. And the guy that was selling it to me was like laughing, maybe at the fact that I was buying it, and also at the fact that like it is kind of the worst made
Yes.
water
the
bottle you
product
can
is
buy.
bad.
You're not buying it for the efficiency of a water bottle. You're buying it because it's so cute, and I
Wow.
love it. But yeah, it has no straw in it, so you have to flip it upside down, and it's. I think they name it a sipper because you literally have to suck so hard to get water out
It's
of
literally fucked up.
Yeah.
I will say, and Brock hasn't given this history, but he has been thinking about this sipper. He almost got it like a year and a half ago when we went to Orlando for the Velocicoaster stuff. And he was like, no, I don't need it. And we were flying home. I guess you're going to fly home with it too.
Yeah.
But he had been thinking about it since then. So he was like, gotta get it. It was $20. I don't know. That's not the worst.
No, it's perfect.
Awesome.
It's actually perfect.
Yeah, seems like a reasonable price.
I mean, this man loves Minions, and he loved them before they were cool.
Yeah.
Just saying.
He's a real stan.
He's a real stan. You know how we were so scared about people thinking that we had costumes on a few years ago? There were people fully wearing costumes this year.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they weren't wearing costumes that were really anything like
Sure.
Universal's characters, which is interesting.
I suppose so. Because Marvel is Disney at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's DC. What's DC?
Universal probably has
Sorry,
some
someone was
licensing
Superman.
for it. Otherwise, DC stuff is mostly at Six Flags.
Huh.
Like Superman.
Right.
Batman.
Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny.
So true. What other costumes did we see?
Well, I saw a really shitty Pedro Pascal Fantastic Four.
Okay.
But people were wearing, to me, costumes that were the equivalent of, like, one-piece pajamas. Like, they were the
Yes,
super
like the
shitty
footy-
out of the bag.
Right. Or weird morph suit where you're seeing things you don't want to be seeing.
Yes, where I'm like, I wasn't really seeing that many people where...
They didn't even bother to put pubes on their morph suit.
I know, if I saw Pedro Pascal Fantastic Four
With pubes?
shitty morph suit with pubes,
We'd be
that
going
would have been a
crazy.
showstopper.
Yeah, we wouldn't go... Simon just has a giggle to give that. Yeah, we've been going crazy for that for
We
sure.
would have been losing our freaking minds for that one.
Also, we didn't say before, when we were waiting for our food and the bird guys were around, they were, like, trying to do the wave, kind of.
Yeah, the guy just, like, kept, like, putting his arms up.
Right, also, you can see their arms on the bottom, like, the bird's way above them, and then they're holding, like, their forearms with the claws on them. And so he was, like, lifting them up and being like, woo! And so Rachel and I obviously were going, yeah! But we were probably, like, 30 feet from him.
Yes,
and there were
super
people
far.
right in front of him, but he was looking at us, and we knew it.
Yeah, we were certainly the main characters in that moment.
And, yeah, we got everyone hyped. I'd like
Yeah,
to think.
other people, as soon as Bird Guy was lifting up his arms and we were going, woo! You would look and you would see other people doing the same thing. He would lift up the arms and other people would be like, woo!
I guess we're doing this now. Yeah, so that's what you get when you are from Wisconsin and you're always doing little cheers.
Yeah.
What's next? We
Okay.
got nachos.
Yeah, so we got nachos, we got, carnitas.
We both split the nachos between each couple, and that worked out pretty well.
So good.
I wouldn't say it was anything novel, but it was something I could eat because I'm gluten-free now, for whoever doesn't know that.
Well, they had all the fixing on the nachos. I was
That's true.
mentioning this last night, like guacamole, beans, cheese.
They had everything.
They had
maybe
it all.
pico or something
Carnitas,
too.
maybe pico. But it was nacho cheese on top of that.
It
Because
was
generally,
nacho
if you're getting
cheese.
nacho cheese, it's just nacho cheese and the chips.
True.
But the combo of everything with the nacho cheese was like so bomb.
It was really good.
It was really good.
Yeah, no regrets for that. And that was like $13 or something.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Really
best
a
bang for
good
your
price.
buck, to be honest.
Yeah. Super tasty.
Did anyone get anything fun there? Oh, you guys get your drinks.
Yes, so
Talk about your drinks.
yes, I got a butterbeer cream top,
As one does. It was the slushy.
the slushy.
And it was so good.
So
As
good.
always.
Obviously we were joking the whole time that Harry Potter took a big huge payload in my butterbeer.
Jesus Christ.
Do we need to explain payload or anything?
I think they understood.
It's just a phrase that isn't super real, but we're using it as a euphemism now,
Yeah.
obviously.
It
It's from Old Milk.
was, yeah, Lainey said it the other day in a scene. It was
A huge payload.
Yeah, she somehow thought a jackpot was a payload, which is actually like cargo. But
We
even
did.
saying the word load is like insane.
It's a party foul for sure. So yeah, now we're saying payload. It's getting a new life. You had your butterbeer. The margarita is what we need to talk about.
I had a margarita, a frozen lime margarita.
And it was Cutwater, right?
Yeah, it was Cutwater brand. It was like from the slushy machine, and I
Right.
assume it's like Cutwater provided like out of the box syrup.
It blew me away.
Yeah. He wouldn't stop talking about it, and I was just so happy that he was happy with his drink.
I killed it in like 4 minutes.
Well, and I feel like we've gotten so many drinks that are so mid
So mid.
that we pay a lot for.
Yeah.
And so for everyone to be stoked about what they got was
Yeah.
very exciting to me.
Okay, we skipped a small bit, which is that we went on flight to the Hippogriff.
We did, and we got shaken up.
Yeah, wait time is 15 minutes. Yeah, the coaster, I realized I'd never been on it.
But she was kind of rooting for it. She was like, we should all go do this.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be easy. I thought I had been on it.
Right.
And it was just like where I was like, whoop, I haven't been on this yet.
Which it is the like kid, you're kind of in a cart
Yeah.
roller coaster, and it's really short, but it's like the thing you do with kids in the Wizarding World
Stop
part.
saying kids.
Kids? You do it with kids? And we did do it with kids. There were kids behind us, and they were really
Oh my God.
freaking annoying. Sorry, guys. Sorry to say.
I
Kids
know.
are annoying.
Yeah, you told me to write down middle schoolers yelling, it's not that bad, to the people
It's not
screaming.
that scary, because people would scream on the way up, and they go, it's not that scary, come on.
Yeah,
but
shut
he did
the
it probably
fuck
like
up.
4 times, and I'm like, okay.
He did it a million times.
But he wasn't getting a single laugh.
No, not it wasn't for anyone, it was like for himself.
It
I
was
got,
for,
right?
yeah, it was for him to make fun of people. Grown adults.
Grow up.
Grow up. Rachel did, we didn't write this down. You got scared in the line because Hagrid's hut did a big bark.
Oh my God.
Just like the audio of it.
Yeah, we were walking past like a little house,
Yeah.
and there's like just a sound effect of like the dog being inside the house.
Right.
And when the dog barked, I jumped.
She's
and we're
going
just
crazy.
in a line. And I was like, I'm a little
You never know.
on edge tonight.
That was a good one. But yes, we went on flight to the Hippogriff. What'd you think? I don't think I've ever been on it
It was
either.
surprising how short it was. It's like, it takes you up the
like 4
first,
circles.
like, hill, and then you just kind of like toilet bowl down, and then you're done. Was there only one train on the whole ride?
We were
there
thinking.
were 2.
Well, there's one on
loading
the ride.
while
Yeah.
you're going.
Yeah.
I see.
Okay, because I was like, there might only be one. I couldn't.
It was so
quite
short, yeah.
Tell, and it probably would have been okay if it was just one, because it was
Yeah.
it was like a 30-second
breeze.
ordeal. It was amazing how disorienting it was for
Yeah.
a not intense ride and so short. Of
What
a
did
ride.
you think, Simon, since you're a coaster girly?
I thought it was really short as well.
Did you get shaken up, though? Because we got shaken up.
I was having a physical response to it.
Yeah.
That wasn't awesome.
Yeah, it made me really dizzy, in a way I have never been on.
Something about going down and then banking pretty
Right.
aggressively, a centrifugal force or something. I'm not sure what it was, but I was not feeling good physically. At the same time, it was kind of a super mellow coaster, so I don't know what to say.
I know.
Did you think
agree.
it was fun?
Yeah, I thought it was fun. I wish it was twice as long, but it was fun.
I couldn't have withstood the feeling for twice as long. I was like, if that was 1 second longer, I would have thrown up.
Yeah, it was intense.
It was like motion sickness, but
Yeah.
like in a car.
Yeah.
I totally got that too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's like when Brok got shooken up from the Uber the other night when we were getting here.
Yeah, the thing about Ubers that I'm still trying to figure out is I can ride in the back of a car. I've been riding in the back of the car
Even with my dad, who's kind of like jerky when he's doing
have no problem. As soon as that car becomes an Uber, I feel like I'm gonna die.
As soon as the count is made on Uber.
Yeah, exactly. The car becomes the worst place on earth. Sorry.
He's opening the window. He's taking deep breaths.
Yeah, I'm like.
I'm looking at him. Is he gonna throw up? And I can't tell because he almost is never like that.
Throwing me thumbs up question mark, thumbs up question mark, I just shake my head.
I did have a plastic bag in my pocket in case I threw up on the plane. So
horrible.
That is a thing that happens now.
Horrible.
We are old. Things are changing.
I know. I don't even think I really am prepared to get out my pocket plastic bag and throw up in it.
What are you doing? You're gonna throw up on the ground?
I almost would, yeah.
That's crazy of you. This is in an Uber or just in general?
I don't know. I can't even conceive of it.
Sorry. She can't be thinking about this on her free time.
Okay, you're not gonna believe the next thing. That's an awful lot of cough syrup.
We've been really waiting to get to this.
All right, so Simon, what do you think that's a awful lot of cough syrup means?
Oh boy. It's evidently talking about codeine or syrup.
Right.
Etymology.
Etymology.
Can I get a country of origin?
Comes from the Greek. It is like probably a lyric from some rap song or something. I think it's an LA-based company that's all the rage right now.
It's like streetwear in quotes, meaning it's printed on a bunch of things. I'm not trying to be a hater, we're just very confused. Yeah.
Not cute, giving a lot of Diamond Supply Co. type energy.
Completely.
Horrible.
People are wearing Osiris shoes with them. In my mind. Do you know what those are?
Yeah.
Okay, I just didn't know
Only
they're still
from
around.
Rachel, though. I
Wait, did you had Osiris?
Me.
One pair of Osirises.
Yeah.
I could see Brok and Osiris's.
He's a skater boy.
I had one pair of Osirises, and one summer my parents went on an international trip, and my grandma was watching me, and she made me Sharpie out all of the skulls on my laces, so I had to delace my Osirises, make them black, solid black, instead of black with white skulls on them.
Damn.
And then read to me for like an hour of why Osiris is bad, and
the name.
yeah,
It's demonic,
I'm
obviously.
worshiping the god of death or something.
Sure. Yeah, other cultures do not matter.
Crazy.
Ancient
Insane.
cultures. So, yeah, that's kind of the vibe it gives. It's, like, printed in a horrible, like, varsity font.
I just can't get over this, like, grandma persecution.
Oh, there's much more where that came from.
I know,
Okay,
like,
that'll
that's
be
just
on
so
the Patreon
random.
episode, too.
Okay, sorry.
Everyone was really disturbed. There was kids in front of us that were in line, and we were in that line for a long time, so we kept looking at the shirt.
Yeah.
And the grammar was pissing everyone off.
You already said that the fonts look like they're, like, neon splatter paint.
It is. It's
Designs
giving
from,
a
like,
2007.
Yes.
It's so PCB. It's 2007 MySpace, like specifically my MySpace.
Yeah.
Background.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not cute. We're mostly just like confused how this is coming back around, but also like go off kids, I guess.
Go off, kids. Okay, I just have one more thing before we can take another quick break and I
Yeah.
can get a coffee.
Yeah.
what women do to a porta potty is unspeakable.
First of all, a bunch of us had to go to the bathroom, and we were in the Wizarding World, and we asked someone, because it was becoming a thing, and this person pointed us in a direction that it probably took 15 minutes to get there walking.
She was like, she did ask first, like, are you guys going over to Terrifier and Poltergeist? And we were like, yeah. And she was like, oh, okay, there's porta potties right there.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, sure. But I'm like, she could have said, but if you want the real bathroom, it's about
Right now?
50 feet behind
Yeah,
you.
yeah. It was so close. And it was a good bathroom, too.
It was a really good well, I waited like 20-some minutes
To get into the porta potties.
to get into a porta potty that had... It was like a nice porta potty. It was like a trailer for
Yeah,
like a
it's-
movie.
Yeah, they were playing the radio in there, which
It's
was
like,
crazy.
or
to
the
me.
like VIP music festival bathrooms where it has the water. It
But
just
it's
has.
like plain water. Like it doesn't have plumbing.
Oh, definitely.
It has
There
like a
are-
reservoir
there's a
that's
tank
like
somewhere.
depressurized.
Totally.
It just like pours. It's just basically like
It's
if you
it's a
after you
camper.
pooped,
Yeah.
you like poured a cup of water down the toilet.
Totally.
Which is why so many women doing like insane, just like giant poops, like laying.
Huge payload.
They're taking it. A woman's huge payload is poop. A man's huge payload is cum.
Those are the rules.
That's the rules. Sorry, I can't make them.
When people make our wiki, they'll have to put that in. New lore was added.
Lord.
Lady
yeah.
Surface is the originator, though. Let the record
Yeah,
show.
give her credit where credit is due.
Yeah.
From the inventors of big bathroom.
Speaking of,
Speaking of big bathroom. Yeah, and so it was like, there were 4 stalls in there. 2 of them were completely obliterated. They were
Are
like,
you seeing poop? Are you seeing toilet paper? What's the situation?
you're seeing, I think it's a mix of people doing a little bit of like poop or period or whatever, and then
Love poop period.
a bunch of people that do something that I
Get
find
over it.
absolutely despicable, which is people who do the like refuse to sit on the seat and they make like a toilet paper
Yes.
seat,
I agree.
and then because there's
It's just never been me.
you're pouring one tiny cup of water in there for your like,
Proportions aren't right.
so the toilet paper is never going down, and so once it turns into toilet paper lump plus
Yeah, that is stuck to the side or whatever.
Then when you go to
It's really essential we explain this to
yes,
you
this
guys.
is critical.
We're
Okay,
talking
so-
about women in bathrooms.
So these women are like they're putting toilet paper around the seat.
They're putting toilet paper on the seat. What's your thought on that?
I'm just like
I've
it's
never
not-
been that person.
No, I've never been that person. I'm like, I would rather shower when I get home. Because to me, my
I
whole body is
agree.
ruined after going to a theme park. Any part of me could have touched a seat.
I guess I mean like in any context. In like gas stations.
Same. I'm saying I would rather shower after being out in public at all
Yeah,
than...
totally. I'm also like, you're stopping your butt from getting germs on it. I guess I don't understand the point of that.
No, I'm not eating
offense.
off my thighs.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I mean, obviously, like, don't try to be touching everything, but
No.
I
don't
don't.
touch things with your butt.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I can help not touch my bare butt to things.
No, well, I don't know what I mean, okay? But I just don't. I think for a minute, the reason I'm asking is I think for a minute I was like, does everyone do that but me?
No.
Okay, thank
Only
God.
freaks do that.
Only freaks do that, yay!
And I was like, oh, okay, so then what was causing the huge problem is because it's like there's a bunch of toilet paper, there's a bunch of pee and poop. When people flush the
It
toilet,
was a big bathroom.
it opens like it's like a plane where it opens
Yes.
that little portal to the deposit.
Yes.
Yes.
It opens a tiny hole.
And then it
It's a joke hole. Almost.
runs a little teeny bit of water on the bowl to
Right.
flush the amount that they think is in there. But then once it's too much,
Right.
then the whole thing just gets full, and so people
It's
were basically
cemented.
like filling the toilet with water because the hole was clogged
Right.
with these big
What they
blocks
needed
of
was a
shit.
stick.
Yes, I mean they needed someone to fix it. What they need is to have bathrooms by that weird parking lot. I'm like, Horror Nights
Yeah.
is so much
I kind of agree.
a thing.
We did walk 15 minutes to it also. You're like far from stuff.
Yeah, it's like,
Obviously.
what if you're a worker?
Wait, while this was happening too, do you have anything else to say about the
No, I guess I've
bathrooms?
covered big bathrooms.
Simon and I are waiting for them to go to the bathroom. Brok goes in and out super fast. They're playing regular radio, which they thought was really funny for some reason.
It was just so crazy. It was like,
oh, sing the song.
That's because the song was like this like radio rap song that was like, you know, it's 5 a.m. and I'm drunk. What, like, coming down about that?
Right, so she's singing this to me, because they were like, yeah, we heard the same thing. And I was like, 5 a.m.? That's what time you wake up to go on a run.
No, it's not cool for it to be 5 a.m.
It's not cool at all.
The cool time was 3 or maybe 4 a.m.
Not even. I would say 2 or 3.
Yeah. No,
and nothing good happens after midnight.
This guy wrote a bad song.
He wrote a bad song, and he used to go home to your kids, you know?
Literally. Which one?
Which one?
Yeah.
Which kid?
Yeah.
Or which home?
Exactly.
Oh, okay. You're so right. So that was the radio.
So that's the radio.
That was the radio. Oh, this is the story. There's also not a huge conclusion to this, but Simon and I were waiting for them, and a bunch of security guards ran past us so fast into the end of Poltergeist. And I'm saying there's no conclusion because we never figured out what happened. I could probably look on Reddit and find it, but oh yeah, you can have some. I'm drinking a Thai iced tea.
Yum.
It has boba on the bottom, and there are
pretty good.
How many grams of sugar? Ooh, 34 grams of sugar in here.
I want to talk about Poltergeist.
Wait, and the other things are 2 sheriffs then also ran in. So we think maybe something really bad happened to someone, or someone fainted, or
a ghost killed somebody.
A ghost killed someone, or there was a real murderer in the house. Ooh. Did I say that? Did I say that? Did I say that I taught Miri that on here?
No.
Oh. Well, I taught Miri how to, she do some comedic bits, and the first one is this, ooh, you know, when something's awkward. You're pulling out your collar.
Ooh.
Yeah, exactly. She doesn't know how to use it right, though.
Poltergeist was the best house at Halloween Horror Nights, in my opinion.
Is that the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
next to the big
We
bathroom.
went and peed, and then we went to Poltergeist.
Right.
And
we almost didn't go on it, though, at all.
It was low on, I think, a lot of people's lists, but it was kind of high on mine. I haven't seen the movies. I meant to see at least one of the movies. There's probably a couple, right?
Yeah, I think so. It was like one of the first ones, I feel like, for some reason.
Yeah, that seems right. But I think I saw like a little bit of a walkthrough. I was like, that's gonna be a good movie or a good house. I want to go do that. It was.
And I'm thinking it's like Exorcism or Conjuring, or another one-word movie.
Well, it was paced like a really good horror movie.
It was.
That was one thing about that.
But that's why I didn't want to go on it, because I was like, I don't know.
Well, like, you walk into the first room, it's like very like image heavy. Nothing's happening. You actually don't have a scare actor.
Well, there's
for,
a
like,
little
the first,
girl
like,
animatronic.
You go, which I thought was kind of crazy. Like,
that's true.
You step in, you're like, oh, who's gonna jump out at me? Nobody.
Yeah.
You're just seeing this like.
It's just
scene,
a suspense.
And then you go into another thing, and you're like, okay, maybe here, and it's like, no. And then you go into like the kitchen, and it's like, oh, things are moving around. There is an actor.
There's a piece of meat that was moving around.
Jumping out at you, and then when they start jumping out at you, it's like jump out, jump out, jump out, jump, 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 jump.
Is that the one where the guy's face was pulled off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got stuck in a room where this guy was in front of a mirror, like pulling his face off.
And I want it on the record that I did tell Rachel, we don't have to go on this. And if you're going on this, I am not.
You can't be mad at me,
basically.
basically.
Yeah.
I wasn't. It's more like peer pressure where I'm like, if everyone wants to go on it, I don't want to be the one that's like, we can't. Like what me and Simon are like, because the thing is, Simon wants to go too, so I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna sit outside for an hour.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, I will, but I'm like, am I scared enough to sit outside alone for an hour? I guess not.
And what's your review after you went through it?
It was fun. It was good. I
didn't say that into the mic at all.
What's your review? Did, because mostly I was really scared because it was so dark in the walkthrough.
Yes.
That I was like, will I be able to see anything that's going to happen to me?
I will say, usually between most themed rooms in all of the houses, always, there is one like hallway portion where an usher dressed in all black will like signal you to where to go, and those people scared me the first year because I didn't know they were gonna be there.
Yes.
But in Poltergeist, they would have 2 of those in a row, and so you would think you were going into the next room that someone was gonna scare you, but it was just another one of the dark staging rooms.
Well, that's what I mean. Like the pace was like so evidently different than like
They're
other
trying to
horror
fool you.
haunted houses or whatever, where it was so cool to me. And then by the end you were getting scares like every second. And in a way where you're like, I know what's happening, but it's like, yeah, it's just gonna happen. Like the last room where there's all of the like guys in coffins, and
Is it
it's,
that one or is that Jason?
No, that
was Poltergeist. It was like at the very end. Well, I mean, they had a lot of animatronics. They had the big
papier-mâché
skull.
skull.
Oh, the
The
skulls are
papier-mâché
really
skull.
what you wanted, I think.
Yeah, the giant skull that pops out at you, not once, but twice.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's awesome. And
It
then
kind of moves around, kind of like the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. And there was that weird skull, like, dragon thing.
yeah,
Like that big giant dog.
I don't know if I remember
it
that.
kind of looked like the character off of Reviver, the like
Oh.
the like lanky.
Yeah, the alien of it all.
Yeah, but that last room where all of the guys are in their coffins and you're like, damn it. It's the classic thing where you're like, how many of these are like props, how many are people, and then you realize like every single one of them is a person and every single one of them is going to jump out at me.
I thought surely it wouldn't be. I thought surely it wouldn't be.
But that's what I mean. That's like the last thing, and it's like scare.
Yeah, we were just screaming the whole way through at the end.
I know. I was actually most scared of being in the bedroom with the clown doll.
Oh.
Because the clown doll was like laying so still that I was like, this motherfucker is waiting for someone like me to walk
To
by
think it's
and
not
be
real.
so skeptical and be so scared. And it's like I'm worried that the scare actors, that they can, like, they're like dogs where they can smell me a mile away.
Yeah, totally.
Where they're saving it to be like, not scared enough, not scared enough, not
Right,
scared enough.
right.
And they're like, look at this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna scare the shit out of her.
You are scarred from when you were trick-or-treating, when there would be a scarecrow and then all of a sudden it's someone popping out at you.
Yes, exactly.
And it's the worst night of your life.
It's horrible. You're like, I wish I didn't even go trick-or-treating tonight.
You're like, I peed in my costume.
Simon, have you ever been trick-or-treating?
Of course I've been trick-or-treating. Silver Lake actually pops off. Armstrong, it's a street right next to my house.
Doxing himself.
Not himself, just his parents.
Arm beep.
Oops, wasn't thinking. They don't know in which direction, thankfully. They close off.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's like a block party.
I'm loving
It's
that.
really cool.
Are the adults
That's
like
awesome.
hanging out then too?
Sort of. They're all at their homes.
Oh, I suppose they
'cause
have
they're-
candy duties.
They have candy duties, exactly.
Wow.
It does seem interesting being in LA because in Appleton, there are not really people driving through your neighborhoods in general. Like, sometimes, like, one
Right.
car passes by. But I'm like, in Silver Lake, there are so many people that live around there that there are tons of cars. And so I never even thought about the fact that trick-or-treaters, like, you don't want hundreds of kids out on these skinny roads that
Right.
are, like, in between parked cars, around corners, really
Totally.
poorly lit. Are kids getting run over trick-or-treating?
Not to my knowledge, thank God.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Thank him.
God willing.
No, I thought I was really scared of the clown doll. But then
I just completely missed
the
this.
clown doll later was an animatronic, which I'm like, thank God.
Well, and one time it is an actor, and another time too. Like when you're going through like the like weird. I guess the idea is you die and get buried because you go through like that weird like tunnel, and the clown is there. Did you see
I'm
him?
not remembering
I
any of
missed-
this.
no.
Oh yeah. But
Maybe
I
watch
caught
the
that
video.
too because they keep introducing these elements and they change them each time just a little bit to make it
Right.
scarier.
I was explaining this to my older sister Danielle this morning, but for that one specifically, they do like the bedroom we saw twice. So in the beginning it's normal, but like something's a little weird, and then in the end everything's disheveled and things are moving around, but it's like pushing you through the narrative.
Yes, when
with the
things are
same
disheveled
elements.
and moving around, That's where the
the
animatronic
yeah.
doll.
Gotcha.
Coming
So
out from under the bed.
Yes, it's
Oh
alive
my gosh!
and it's coming up from under the bed.
So that came out and then it went back in and
Yeah.
then I had to keep going so I couldn't see what it was. I knew something was coming from out of the bed.
Yeah.
Under the bed, but I didn't know what it was. Is
But
it
it was
clown?
it was such a huge relief to me because I was like, oh, it's not a guy.
Yay!
Because for something about the way.
She wants all of our jobs to go to robots.
The funny thing is, I'm actually less scared of
She
like.
loves Waymo.
Yeah.
I'm less scared. I'm less scared of like Jason and
Yeah.
monsters and all that stuff than I am of like the uncanny doll. Like things
The
that
dolls are
not
coming to life.
meant to be
Scary.
scary that are. I'm like, that is almost probably the house I could not walk through. Is
Wow,
like
yeah.
1950s doll and cartoon aesthetics.
Wow. That's good to know.
I mean, don't you guys think that that's basically the scariest thing imaginable?
No, I don't agree with you on this at all. But
That's crazy. So you don't think that clown doll was the scariest thing you'd ever seen?
well, first of all, I didn't see it. Second of all, I mean, it would be scary, but I don't think that's my scariest thing.
Okay, I actually, when I just
She
looked
has
up
to be looking it up.
Poltergeist, well, because it's like a big part of the movie, so it's right here. Okay, this is her doll in the movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that's
see.
fucked.
That's what I'm saying. That's fucked.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Well, I'm not saying it's good. I'm saying it's scary. I just don't think it's my scariest thing.
What is this movie about?
Wait,
What is this movie about? It's about a creepy clown, but also
No,
she's
no, no,
spoken
no,
to
no,
through- no.
no. She is getting talked to through the TV by spirits. I saw it a really long time
Oh,
ago.
that's the thing.
And so I think that it's like possessing things. So there was like
Got
the
it.
meat on the counter that was moving, and
Was that meat or was that like an organ?
it could have been an organ, but I think it was just meat.
Huh.
So things are moving around.
Come
Things
here,
are
meat.
flying. I don't know, flying out the window. I don't freaking know, man.
Yeah, it was crazy. Such a good house. That was my favorite house of the night.
Yeah, I expected nothing, so that was great.
What were your all's favorite houses of the night? I mean, I know we got two more that we did.
Well, let's talk about the two, and then we'll
Okay.
do that. What do we got? What do we got next?
Okay, nice. So, oh wait, one more thing about Poltergeist is the girls behind us. They were
Yes.
they were honestly, I hope, having so much fun.
I hope so too, or that would have not been fun.
The one girl did, I think, actually genuinely want to turn around, which I always feel bad about.
Sure.
But the rest
But
of
I'm
them
also like, where are you gonna go? You're gonna go back through that?
go back through that.
I just so wish I was a little more frightful. It's so interesting that some people are getting like
You do
so
not
scared.
want this. This
It's
is
a
no way to
curse. It's a curse we have to live with.
Yeah, I guess so. It permeates all things. You can't decide when to be afraid and when not to be.
True.
live. Right. I live my whole life in fear of almost everything.
Taxidermy, specifically.
Yeah. I mean, but truly, so many things I'm scared of.
That's true.
And then it's like, and still haunted houses. I'm like, I don't know if I can do Poltergeist.
That's awesome.
All right, horrible.
Yes, but when we got stuck in the face peeling
Yeah.
room, these girls kind of just got like piled up behind us,
Yeah.
and they were screaming. And the same things were. We saw this guy do
Yes.
his like little track probably like 4 times.
I know, it was so
that's-
funny.
That's why we weren't moving there. We were stuck in that room for
Yeah.
so long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't clock that.
No, I don't know why we were stuck.
Yeah,
there.
what do you mean?
Oh, well, like,
The girls were piling up behind us, but I don't know why we weren't moving forward.
Yeah, no, I couldn't figure that out either. There was like the people in front of us, there wasn't anything going on in front of them, but they were like,
No.
we refused to move. And to the point where the usher was
yeah.
like, hey guys, kind of keep going. And they were like, no. And I'm like, okay, we're just
What
gonna
are
hang
you
out
going to
here."
do at that point? Then just walk faster. No offense. No offense.
Yeah. But the girl behind us, because there was a lot of those plastic curtains and
Yes,
all
there were
different
so
kinds
many.
of things. And
They kept getting stuck in between us. Or Brok would try to hold it up so I could get through, and I'm like, it's literally easier if we just leave it alone.
Yeah.
And it goes over our heads.
and we got out of the ride, and the girls go, "That was a lot of curtains." And I was like, nothing is funnier than a truthful observation.
That was a lot of curtains.
That was a lot of curtains.
Is that where you got hit in the ball, Simon?
I think so. Yeah.
Wow. You got haunted.
I got absolutely wrecked by one of those little pieces of plastic.
Yeah, Poltergeist was actually getting your ass that day.
Yeah, I was getting my ass. It was fun, though. Super fun.
Yeah, we have 2 more.
Okay, so we have 2 more. The next one we have is Jason Universe.
Jason Universe, which we did want to go in this one. I think you were not stoked, Rachel, initially because you're like, I don't know what that's about. But then I told her it's like a summer camp theme, and she was back in.
Yes. I like the outside ones. Well, because I thought Jason Universe was just going to be more just like slasher
Totally.
style.
Ambiguous.
Yeah.
Yeah, killing vibes.
But yeah, then there's nothing I love more than an outdoor facade made inside.
Inside.
So
Totally.
I love the desert and Fallout.
Fake trees,
And then
fake
I love
rocks.
fake trees. Yeah. Especially when in the exterior, they don't even bother to build the tops of the trees. They just have the bottom like 1 inch of the tree.
That's so funny.
And
I
I'm
didn't realize that.
Yeah, no, it just was the trunk and then a little bit of tree coverage, so that literally
They're
if
like,
you
it's
looked
not in the
up,
frame. It's not in the frame.
yeah, and I'm like, well, the way when you're standing outside, you can see all the tops of the trees are cut off. But I'm like,
Jason
sure.
did that.
Yeah, Jason
Or
made
his
a,
mom.
yeah, Jason made a really weird entryway.
And that's why we hate him and we're so scared.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was mostly like you're going through a summer camp, and that was one of them that they had a lot of like camp counselors and things that were like coming out to be like, oh my god, he's gonna get me. So also the one thing that you're scared of is Jason, so they don't really have a bunch of other monsters.
Yeah.
It's just Jason and then the normal people.
Yeah. That was one where I did actually get a huge scare in that one.
Yeah, I think I did too.
Because there's
I got a double scare. Or you guys maybe got a scare quick and then I got a scare. I don't know.
Well, she had a real life scare happen in this.
That it was a real life scare, that's true.
what do you mean?
Rhymes with maxidermy.
Oh yeah. That there was in one of the cabins there was like a taxidermied raccoon or something, and so that's when you
The
always
worst.
get more on edge, and you're just like, okay, keep going. I hope they got nothing else.
Right, am I safe? Did the mutant bear freak you out at all?
I didn't like it. I didn't want.
I think
to
it was
see
more plasticky than
Yeah,
like fur.
yeah.
But yeah.
But I didn't want it to be coming at me.
No, totally. I just didn't know if it like triggered the same taxidermy.
No,
nerve.
not really.
Got it. Good.
But yeah, at some point, because the Jason Universe one was otherwise not that scary. It was mostly just kind of it was kind of cute and campy.
It was. They had fun with that one. I also that was the one that had smell this year.
Yes.
And it was like a campfire smoky smell.
Yes.
Which is a little bit of a bummer because last year's, which I guess was at Orlando, but
Yeah.
they had the ember, the like it was in the museum one. It was like smoky wood, but it wasn't campfire.
To me, the smell was actually, I thought it was meaning to invoke burning flesh because it was actually like a pork smell. Like, it was like, to me, it was like cooked
smoked
meats. Yes.
I see, like barbecue. Interesting. Was there someone that was burned up?
I'm trying to remember. I'm like, was it in a cabin that was burning down or something?
Hell if I know.
We should rewatch it. But yeah, at some point, like, I was kind of like, woo, you go guys, scary, let's go.
Yeah.
And then at some point, there just is, like, one person in a place you don't expect where you're, like, looking at the scare on the other side or, like, paying attention to something else. And this guy, like, jumped out of, like, a completely black area. Like, one of those, like, in-between
You can't
areas.
tell it's a boo hole.
You cannot see anything at all.
A door. It was like one of those windows where someone went.
And for
it's,
me,
like,
it was
right
not a
there.
window. It was a full guy that stepped out in front of me.
Okay.
That I could not see him.
You couldn't have it anticipated.
At all. And I literally was like, ah! And he kind of, like, nodded. Like, he's kind of like,
Yes.
I did my job.
Right. I'm meeting my quota.
Yeah.
That was a good one, though. I think we all wanted to go on that one.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Go on it. Go through it.
And yeah, I feel like, the one thing I feel like, even though I'm really scared of them, I don't feel like I'm running out of emotional bandwidth. Because originally, earlier in the night, I was like, kind of not wanting to do Poltergeist, mostly because I still wanted to do Freddy's.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And I was worried the feeling after Poltergeist would be, I'm too scared, I need to just do a ride and be done.
Yeah, you don't want to, as they
blow
say.
your payload.
Yes.
Sorry.
That is what I was gonna say.
Yeah, you don't, blow your whole payload on something.
Right.
Honestly,
You only-
blow your wad still kind of hits pretty hard.
I really have never heard that one.
My parents are always saying it, like, don't blow your wad on that.
Didn't your mom just find out what jizz was?
Yes.
She just didn't know it was a real word. Have we told this?
I don't know if we've told this story, and I don't know
sure
if
hope
Simon's
so.
heard it either. Simon just, leaned in for a kiss. I don't know if you saw that.
He was gonna say something.
I was gonna say something, but I think I forgot what I was gonna say.
So my mom thought that jizz was a word that my dad had made up.
Made up.
She thought it was just oh, there goes the sloosh or something.
Right.
Gross.
It's a little cute name.
And it was something
a
funny
little
that they
cute name.
said. And instead, my mom was at a Chili's or something.
Oh my
You
God.
were there, right?
No, I was not.
Oh my
I
gosh.
heard it on the phone.
Oh, that's horrible. And then she told me on the phone, probably minutes later.
Yeah. That they were there and that my mom got out a bottle of lotion or something
Yeah.
and the cap was a little
It was hand sanitizer.
it was a little covered
Uh-huh.
and that it squeezed but it squeezed in the wrong direction or something.
It shot out.
And my mom
I'm setting it up.
was like, "Oh my God, it jizzed on me." When the waiter was there. And the waiter was like, "All right, I'll give you guys a few minutes." And my dad was like, "Oh my God, why did you say that?" And she was like, she goes, "Ah, it doesn't matter. He doesn't know what that means."
I'm loving that.
And my dad goes,
It's just his word.
my dad was like, "He certainly knew what that meant."
Everyone knows what that
She
means.
was like, "What?" And my dad was like, "I didn't make that word up. That's a real word." She was like, "No."
No.
Oh, that's amazing.
Was she embarrassed or she just thought it was funny?
Well, I mean,
What's her vibe?
I was gonna say, Melissa. She's not getting super embarrassed.
No, she's not.
And she shouldn't. That's funny.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you listen to Doughboys, you sure know what that means.
Yeah.
Huge payload.
Yeah, my mom is a huge Doughboys listener. No, if she was a Doughboys listener, she would know everybody knows jizz. She would have learned about jizz a long time ago.
Okay, Jason Universe. I do want to insert here, we didn't get that many snacks. I think you guys got a churro at one point.
Yeah, Simon got a churro and a beer.
Yeah. Did you end up
else?
getting... Oh, you wanted mac and cheese, but it was
Yeah,
whack.
I wanted something else, but they just had mac and cheese instead of a Italian loaf or
Oh,
something.
right.
They called it a cone, but I was I thought it was gonna be fried or
Something specific
really
to
satisfying.
the shape. Yeah.
Like a croissant.
Croissant?
No.
No.
Did
Not
we
at
get
all.
anything else to eat, Simon?
No, just the nachos.
Oh, and then we got a Cinnabon on our way out.
You got a Cinnabon. Yeah.
I got the Five Nights at Freddy's pizza.
Yes.
That was really good. It was
He looked at me and he said, "This tastes like DiGiorno," and I love it.
I do love
And he
DiGiorno.
paid a shitload for it. And it was probably
I
like...
paid $14.
How
for
big
it.
do you think it was, though?
It's a personal pizza.
It was like one of the 45 records. That's how big it was, I feel like.
Maybe a little bigger than a 45.
Maybe
but
a
yeah.
little bigger.
But it was great. It was honestly worth the money to me, and it
I
filled
got
me
a
up.
popsicle. It filled them up.
That's awesome. Yeah, we honestly had a pretty inexpensive night, all things
Yes.
considered.
Well, I brought food in because I can't eat that much because of Hashimoto's, and it actually made me so sad because Slash has music featured in one of the houses, and there's a little cake that's shaped like his hat, but it
Aw.
looked really good. I guess I could have eaten around it, but they're also expensive. I don't know.
I know. Wait, you were saying Porto's doesn't have that many gluten-free options?
Correct. It has no sweet things.
No, not a single one of their sweet items is gluten-free.
I do wonder if it's a choice they made, which is fine.
That almost I'm going to look it up and that almost doesn't make any sense to me.
I completely agree, but I think some of maybe the are they empanadas?
Uh-huh.
Whatever that is called for Portuguese. Some of those are, but none of the sweet things, which I was devastated by. Maybe some cakes if you order them, but
Dang, yeah, okay, so they have the macarons
oh, okay. I didn't even see that really.
still, but it's not, I'm just they should have just one,
Completely.
tart that's
It's also, it really isn't that hard to make a gluten-free thing. You just have to want to do it.
Yeah.
Porto's is a really good Portuguese bakery here. And they have, like, amazing cakes and tiny pastries and tarts and things.
That's awesome. Okay, so the only thing that we have left then is Freddy's.
5 Nights at Freddy's. And it really, I feel like it really was a great thing to end the night with.
Me too. We were planning on waiting 75 minutes
Right.
for it. We were like,
It was
this
going to
is
be after 2
the
a.m.
one.
Yeah.
Yes.
If it had been as long as it said it was going to be.
Yeah, and we ended up waiting more like 40 to 45.
Yeah. Not horrible.
Awesome.
And it was in that soundstage that is a nice location.
Yeah,
Except it is loud, but you have to remember we all have earplugs.
yeah. We almost got lost in the Transformers queue.
We did.
Trying to find the line.
A boy in front of us, a man in front of us was telling us to turn around because he thought it was the wrong direction. It wasn't the wrong direction. He was really confident though. And then I also felt bad being like, someone was like, okay, keep going. He's awake. Someone was like, just keep going. And I was like, oh, but we're just telling this man that he's an idiot then.
I know. I mean, I sort of get what he means, especially because the queue,
It was fucked
the
up.
Transformers queue was silent. Like,
Yeah.
it seemed
was
like you
eerie.
were on a road to nowhere.
I thought something was going to jump out of something.
I know, I was telling Simon that I was like, this place makes you so scared that when we went back to Harry Potter, the Wizarding World,
Yeah.
and there's like bathrooms, and there's a place where like clearly like golf carts can go,
Right.
and like all sorts of little places, I'm like looking around, trying to see who's gonna jump out at me.
We're terrified.
Also, I can't believe they didn't have Death Eaters, and what a massive L.
We were sad about this because we went through Wizarding World twice, kind of accidentally. We had to go back and forth a bit. But yeah, they're usually like walking in a little formation
Yeah.
down the like creepy side hallway. Usually, I don't know.
I mean, there's
in
also
the year
like,
that we went,
it's just
there
like
was.
4 more actors. Like,
And
so
I think it really
few Death
does.
Eaters is so effective still.
Yeah, totally. Or like even one sneaking around a corner
I
would be
know.
like
One
terrifying.
would be scary.
One would be so scary. But no, they didn't have any of that. We were really hoping for it though.
Yeah, because I'm like, you should be making all of your themed areas that like are pre-existing
Yeah.
as scary as possible.
Totally.
Where I'm like, what if there was a Krusty? Like, what if there was?
A crusty.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you're saying in Simpsons.
In Simpsons.
I'm like, what could she be talking about?
No, I'm talking about like Treehouse of Horror
Yeah,
stuff.
horrify them.
Yes, I'm like, just give me the teeniest bit.
I agree.
I'm like, if there's one Death Eater and one Krusty, that'd be terrifying.
There was, quote, one Art the Clown, and that made a huge difference, so.
I know.
Yeah. So yes, we ended the night at 5 Nights at Freddy's. Rachel wasn't very stoked about it. Right?
No, I was excited. I was just like, this is getting to be long and I'm tired, but I was
Sure.
having fun.
I wasn't that stoked about it because I didn't think the animatronics were very scary.
That's fair.
The theming was good though, and I did like that some of the animatronics, if you can call them that, were actually puppets, and there were puppeteers behind them
Yes.
in all black skin suits. It was super cool that they were animated in that way.
Yeah, it was awesome. That was probably the one I was most looking forward to, just because when we watch videos of it beforehand, you like go through the kitchen and you go through the office, and that's kind of the whole part of the story of it, where you're like working there, you're doing surveillance at night because I don't know, they wake up and kill you or whatever. But so it's very like behind the scenes of basically a Chuck E. Cheese. That's the story. So yeah, you get to go through all those other parts.
I feel like it was a fun one for me, but it was my least favorite, honestly. And I almost wonder if it's because, I mean, what Simon was saying about like the animatronics, they don't quite have the right timing and ability to like improvise like a human is able to, like kind of craft their scare to whatever person is in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's hurting them. And then also, like, I feel like I feel like I maybe would have liked it if it leaned more into the environment and there were less scares, but they mattered more, when
Sure.
it happened.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
Like, because it seemed like they tried to get you, like a typical, like, 2 or 3 in each room.
Right.
Or whatever. But it probably would have been more fun for me if it was like, oh, you're watching these scenes happen, they're not meant to be jump scares, and then you get a jump scare, like, every
it's all
other
building
room
up.
or something. Yeah, or like when the big bear came at you in Fallout.
Yeah.
That was like, that was an animatronic, but it was still really effective, and I think it was
Totally.
just because it was like so like focused on that moment.
Sure. Sure. Which all of these are kind of big set pieces. So in normal things, they might be like the thing, but because that's what this whole story is made up of.
Also, I hate to say it, but it's not that dark in there.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
Like, I'm like,
they wanted
that
people to be seeing it.
surprisingly really worked against it, where it's like you could tell
Interesting.
what all of the corners and the windows were going to be. And I mean, because to me it was like you could tell when the animatronic puppet was going to come out.
Yeah.
Totally.
And I'm like, it was awesome for me that
You're
I'm
kind of
like
waiting for
I
it.
was able to like really engage with the puppet, where you're like,
She's engaging with the
that
puppet.
guy is in there,
Yeah.
like trying to get after me. I'm like,
Right,
that's really
right.
cool. But
Once we realized that there were people back there, we were stoked about it.
yeah, I was shouting. I was going, that guy's a puppet.
There's a guy in there!
I think you're totally right on that. In the only instance that like really was like, oh wow, that was cool was that like fox guy. I can't remember his name.
Yes.
But there's one time where he's like at the back of a hallway and it's too dark to see him, and then he runs forward and it's like the lights happen and you're like, oh, he's jumping out. But you're right, like every single jump scare you see before it happens, like way too much.
Right. And it's because they're huge. They're also, in some of the hallways, they had like, and I have a picture of this, like a big furry hand coming out of a hole. I got a picture of Rachel, but I mean, you can see exactly where that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Like,
I wonder if you guys would have liked being first more, because there were some of the animatronics that I did feel like, or things intended to be animatronics that I did feel like were scary or surprising.
sure.
But I was coming out first through the hole and like
Sure.
looking at it, where it's like, if you guys already see me like looking left, you're like locked in. Like you didn't have to like scan the whole
Yeah.
room that's
You
like
already
filled
did
with
have
like,
to work.
because I felt like, I don't know, I definitely think the not being dark worked against it, but I like the idea of, I think normal rooms are actually some of the scariest places.
Yeah.
This goes into your uncanny.
Yes, where I'm like, living room, bedroom, like to me,
Right.
way scarier than like Van Helsing's monster
Yeah,
house.
yeah.
or
Well,
whatever.
that's what works for Poltergeist, I feel like.
Yeah.
It's like a suburban home.
Yeah.
Right.
And so I'm like, to me, this was right on the edge. Like, it could have been so scary because I'm like, it's right on the edge of like, it would be freaky to be in a Chuck E. Cheese at night. And that's
Totally.
clearly like what the movie is like playing off
Right.
of like, this is a place that I've been many times. Like, I've never been in Van Helsing's house.
Right.
To me, that's silly. That's a
Lived
movie.
experience of, yeah.
Where it's like, I have been in a
Every
Chuck E.
kid.
Cheese. I have been in this type of office. I've seen CCTVs. Like, I
sure.
get what it would be like to be a security guard. But then I'm like, either not being dark enough or not being able to obstruct the animatronics enough to make them be surprising is kind of just too bad. Like the
Yeah.
cupcake, for example, I was not
Yeah.
scared
The
of.
cupcake was so much smaller than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
The cupcake was so weird, and it just kept on coming back.
It was on a really quick timer. Like, I'm like, I think if it was
Sure.
on like a third of that time,
Yeah.
it might have been scary. But when you see it like bouncing, you're like,
Right.
no, I don't need that. Whereas if you were like, what's the deal with that cupcake? And it's like, boom!
Yeah.
You'd be like, ah!
Well, that's what I mean. It like almost reads as hokey, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Fair. I will say, they made the exterior in this
Yeah.
inside of the soundstage,
Yeah.
and that looked cool as hell.
Yeah.
And I'm happy they did that. So they did that, and then the first room you walk into is like what you see when you go into a Chuck E. Cheese. So
Yeah.
you're kind of getting like all of the normal things first. But I mean, I liked it as much as I thought it was going to, I think. It was a good thing to end the night on. We were
Yeah.
kind of like, we were petering out for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got done with that and we're like, okay, let's go.
Woohoo!
But yeah, I guess I don't have too much else to say about that one.
No, and I was gonna say we should probably wrap it up soon because I'm gonna try to make a sandwich before going to
Totally.
class.
Yeah, we definitely have to do that. We don't have any why is no one talking about this, really. I did have one.
I know, I had one too.
For next episode.
Yeah, we'll do that next episode. Thanks for listening, guys. We had an amazing HHN night 2025.
Yeah, excited to rig in Simon's inaugural
Yes.
HHN.
Woo!
What was your final review?
Excellent. So much fun. What good company, too.
What was your
Perfect
favorite
answer.
one? Was Fallout?
My favorite one was Fallout. It was the first one after the
Tram?
tram, and I
Yeah.
think that had something to do with it, the
Sure.
novelty factor.
Sure. Totally.
That's awesome.
Yes, this is Simon Caplan and Brok Mende. Thanks for being here, guys.
Yep.
All right.
Rachel
Bye.
Baldwin signing off.
Bye.
Bye.